Hello guys, and welcome to a game of League of Legends. We are now playing Aatrox in the top lane. And I was going to show you something much different from what you're going to see now. But I really didn't want to after that, how the game ended. Well, if you look, let me show you the teams. We have ADC Graves, support Nunu, me as top Aatrox, jungle Rek'Sai, and mid lane Heimerdinger. They have ADC Jinx, top mid. No, mid lane. Yeah, mid lane Rise. Sorry guys, I'm a little confused there because he's usually top lane, and they have a top lane GP Gangplank because he has teleport, and that's like top lane stuff. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's still not easy to tell because some people actually have played Gangplank mid lane. They have support Sona and jungle Udyr. Well, I'll tell you right now, the main thing to do with jungle Aatrox is his first you want to get the W because it is very good for sustain. Every throw attack I restore 20 health, or if I change it to blood price by pressing W again, since it's a toggle between the two abilities, every throw attack deals extra damage and I lose health. Yep, I was right. It was Rise mid lane.
Pain is temporary. Victory is forever.
So let's see. What can we do at this moment?
I know what lurks in the hearts of men.
So it seems like Gangplank might be hanging back at the moment. Or he could be in one of those bushes. Nope, he was hanging back with the minion wave. The thing with him is he can get us... I instinctively pressed W as if I could... It was a auto attack buff. That isn't constant. But what the moment is, he can poke us down with his Q. But at this point, we really can't do much to him because all we have is our auto attacks. But it doesn't really matter too much because right now we have really strong auto attacks. Now, if we get out E, we could definitely go start poking him. Oh, and if you guys didn't know, our blood well, which is the red bar, if it's full, even if we die, that just gives us actually extra health upon death, because we have a revival passive. So with this heal and the revival passive, we're very good at remaining in the lane without dying. And to see, just make sure no one comes, let's place it here so we could see pretty much from good range from pretty much all places that could be attacked from. We could be attacked from. Gotta learn proper English. Now that I have all my abilities, trading might be a little bit easier. Of course, I'm not exactly going to go right in on him. I'm going to use a Q to bail if I have to. Try to cancel that if I end up attacking a whole different minion. Because I'm a boss. Okay. Like you see. I could totally probably have tried to fight that. I doubt I could have won, but I probably don't know if I would have died. But try to get him with your tip. Because, yeah, it doesn't do extra damage on the tip, it just looks cool. No, it just looks cool. And, let's see. Get him with the tip again. Nope, we're missing. But let's go just stack about Q so we could get more sustain in lane, because that's always a good thing to have. And it's on us. Meaning we're going to need that sustain now that we've taken some damage. And the extra potion's going to do a pretty good job at keeping us healthy. Let's just back off for now because our ward has expired. But we could totally stay and get more gold. Let's see. In terms of minions, we're out farming him. So there's no need to worry on that front. And he's just farming with his Q now, which means he'll run out of mana. And since you don't use mana, we actually use our own health to power our own attacks. Aatrox is a unique champion in many ways, except there are few champs at the moment who will have the same kind of ability or same kind of area of expertise in health damage like Zack and Vladimir. So, while it's not all that special, it's still pretty cool in my opinion, because it still makes him pretty unique. Okay, so if we get our ult, we could totally probably go in. We could totally probably. He got his. I would have totally backed off on that. I don't think we could kill him even if I jumped in. There's a good possibility, but I don't know. I don't think he used his flash yet. So that was all too much up in the air, in my opinion. And he's probably gonna go back for round 2. And I'll tank this, I guess, because I have my passive, so I better make the most of it. Oh wow. Yeah. Well, I mean, he was just trying to force it, in my opinion, and I just kind of wanted to farm on my end, actually. I would have preferred just, like, farming, in my opinion. Now he's ahead of me in kills, but I'm still ahead in farming. I think just right now, I could just totally dominate him just by farming at this point. So going for kills that are unnecessary are just gonna make it harder for me in the end game if he gets fed. So some people like Aatrox, or just some people who can farm so well, it might just be easier just to go out farming, because it'll just pay off in the end, in my opinion. Because if you can just beat him out in farming, and just cause him to have to miss so much farm, like he's missing so much farm out of just plain fear from me, in my opinion. Well, I can poke him with my E and occasionally go for the auto attack. It's just so much more beneficial for me to farm. I'm not gonna die anytime soon if I'm farming. So just like going out of my way to get myself killed like I did then, just for that kill, even though I could have just backed off, because I feel like Rek'Sai just because he tried so hard I was gonna get that kill, but I don't know if it was still a smart choice. Because if you look at his back, he got a BF sword, which gives him so much more power. Well, I chose somewhat a more defensive route, but you'll see I don't do much damage to him anymore. But I still have, basically, I started off with good attack against minions, so I'm going to keep that, of course, so I don't have to worry too much on that end. But it's just not going to be the easiest thing in the world to trade with him anymore. I mean, I can activate my W, which I'm just scaling at this point, making it much stronger, just because if I switch to it, it might drain me of health faster, but that's why I'm building somewhat defensive so I can get more health. And that would just, like, if you look, like, I might lose some extra health at this point. If you check it, I'm losing 46 health instead of like 12 or something, but I'm getting much more damage on that every third attack. So it's a good tool for trading if you want to. So like with Aatrox, you go in, you take some damage, you use your abilities, you take some damage, and then if you switch to your W and just like go straight on him, and then you just heal up using one W passive and you dual using the other. It just depends on what you feel like doing. Like I can just back off now, and I'm just gonna attack, and look at this, I'm just healing all the damage, and he's still keeping his because he went for BF sword instead of getting any lifesteal. And now if I power up this, because the knockup's always gonna be useful, so I feel like it would be just more beneficial in total to power up the E, because that will allow me to poke him better. Like you look at this, he's not gonna make too much moves to dodge it, and it scales off magic damage and whatever, and AD, and a physical damage. Sorry, my bad. Magic damage and physical damage. And the cool thing is, I have a bruiser build that starts me off with a little bit of magic damage and physical damage, so it just in turn just gives me so much more damage in attacking. So like he still has low health in me. See, I just like take him out so easily with my ultimate. And I still have my passive, so I don't have to be too afraid of Udio, or if he revives, he can always use his ult or something, I guess. I didn't even have to use my Q. So I have an escape, I have damage. So now, well, it was him who was ahead, now I'm ahead again. Just by in everything. I'm ahead in kills, I'm ahead in farm, and I can take down this tower with such relative ease. So that's what I kind of recommend you do. I attack this guy, heal, and now I just go like that. Oh, well, I was hoping I could get him with the tip of my blade. Something happened there for a sec. I think my mouse wonked out or something. And now that I can go back with just so much gold in my pocket, I could get a BF Soda, I could go more defensive, and it seems like he's afraid. He's like, is this guy gonna jump out at me? Like, that's what you gotta think about top lane, especially when you're behind. Let's see. If I go for this, I could still get some damage. So, and I don't want him to do any like damage to my turret at this point, because I'm such a lead. I might as well teleport, even though I don't know how much of a difference it would make. And as you see, he does have good damage, just because he got those early kills. So trading with him isn't exactly gonna be easy, but I can heal it all back. So I'm not too afraid of him. And the goal of this would probably be at most to go and deal some damage. Well, not totally putting myself into the fight. And let's see, yep, it seems like I got that in the right position. So even over the wall, I have vision if Udio would come. Doesn't seem like he's nearby, but he might be in that bush. So let's see if I can just snipe. Okay, well, that's not too fruitful, and I might have just wasted my ult. I'm just like, have immense damage, and let's see if I could have tricked him into getting that. And my ult just went down now. But at this point, it doesn't matter too much, and I'm gonna go mid lane and see if I can get off a gank, because when you're ahead, I mean, he might do some damage to the turret, but if I can get off a good gank here, which I don't know if I can, because he's backing off pretty fast, so it might be warded. So, oh, it's just Heimerdinger just scaring him. Let's see, instead of, I don't really need to heal too much, so maybe I can just kill it with thrust of my blade. Switch back to this to heal on the minions. No. And it seems like he's gone, so I should probably say he's gone. Nope. He's not gone. He came back. Jake Black, I missed you. So let's see. In general, it seems like it's a relatively tied game. On their team, their bot lane is doing decent, but it's the Sona who's getting the kills. So it's still not like any like bad. Okay, now that Jinx is getting more kills, she's might become a problem, but I don't think too much of a problem in the end. Because right now, our ADC has kills too, so it's not like he's too much weaker. And at this point, what? Oh, our minions were too far away in the end. Huh, they're still attacking him, so it's like, and they're mage minions, so range, well, mage and range, so they're gonna like just sit there and not exactly go for him. They're going for him inside the turret, so they were remaining outside the turret's range. And right now I don't know if Udio's coming, so I should be a little bit wary of that. Because although I have my passive, okay, there's still like I still have to like be afraid, because if I get overconfident, I might just end up killing myself for no reason at all.
Surpass the frailty of your form.
Probably one. He might just be backing.
Peace.
Let's see if I can defeat this Udyr. He stunned me, but I still have a lot of damage on me. And instead of like going in on him and getting all cocky, I might as well just back off. Because I have no idea what the rise is. But you see, like, my passive can be so useful, and I said at this level I thought I could probably like trade with both of them. And at this point, I could have actually almost 2v1'd them, even though I was at the disadvantage. Which I think is so cool. Because if you just like did a simple thing like I did, like I didn't get aggressive. So I actually just like can bring on so much damage, even though I'm sorry, I'm just amazed just how this turns out when you like. That's why I kind of prefer this whole passive strategy, because I mean I love kills as much as the next guy, but a part of me just really thinks it's so much more beneficial if you can go around and just farm. You don't need kills. They're good, they're helpful in the early games to get you a big boost and get you ahead, but if you just farm like crazy, you're gonna win no matter what. Hasn't even done a scratch to my turret. And let's see if I can come from behind.
As heroes.
I might just die. Yeah. It's too bad. I didn't expect them to all come, and like I said, that's something with being overconfident. Like, if I go for kills like that, like, let's see. I didn't have a bounty per se, because I didn't have too many, like, I was on a big kill streak, but I got over cocky, they killed me, and I was worth gold. That could still, like, we could still lose to them just because we're cocky. Like, Hamijing, if he dies, he's not on a speed either, but we lose so much damage if we lose one of our players. So I'm just gonna go top and split push, like, because that's another thing you can do. Now that we have extra pushing power, and I'm gonna just switch to W. I don't mean health isn't too much of a problem right now, because I actually have like other forms of healing just from the Cutlass and the Doran's Blade. It seems like he's going top, but if someone had to go top for me, I took pressure off like bot lane and the team, because just someone had to go top with just how strong I am. You can't afford to let the enemy team split push when they're strong. But even though he teleported you, he might have canceled it, or he might have just gone even back, because there was no way he was going to defend that. And I can't be too cocky. I need like to know I'm going to be able to get out, which I can't always guarantee with my Q or my passive. So just having that ward there is a little bit of extra security. And I don't know where they are on the map, so I have like reasons to be afraid at this point. If I get caught out like this,
Hesitation is death.
I don't know. They could definitely like be trying to surround me, like going out on the front of those guys. So I could possibly be like lured into thinking that's their main force when it's not.
Wild
And Rek'Sai is coming in at this point, so hopefully we can perhaps catch them off guard.
all reveals what is within us.
Like, we caught them off guard. And he ulted, so that's like a waste of the ult for him, I guess. Because he's not really going to do too much to us at this point with it, now that we're out of range of it. Now, Udyr is coming from behind, but Jinx is here, but I have Rek'Sai on the wings, so I'm not too afraid, to be totally honest. But now that they're going on Rek'Sai, if I jump, I can just jump over the fence.
Is the greatest mind.
And at this point, even if they go after him, Like, there's nothing they can really do. With my passive, I just become like almost like invincible. Sure, he can try to go after me, but just the fact that Timaging is there to help me, they're not gonna like go on me. That's just like power of the power of Aatrox. Now, if I go into the jungle, which right now might be the smartest thing to do, and just farm it like the Gromp, I'm gonna get so much health back with my W. Like, and that's why it's good to get attacks, because the more I can pull off the 3 auto attacks, the better. So, I got a red buff from one of them. I'm not exactly sure who. It might have been Udyr. But look at that. I was low, but look, I'm already half health. Let me just throw that down to help him. Okay, Rek'Sai might be in some trouble, so perhaps I should go help him.
An ally has been slain.
Fear become fury.
Okay, this might be warded. But let's see if I can pull off a surprise attack on the Udyr. Don't want to get caught out by him. They got in the way. It's funny. Because the boards, what they used to be raised, but now that they're Raptors, they end up getting in the way of Jinx's shot. I wasn't too afraid to tank it, but that might have been dangerous because you know it's overconfidence, like I said. And somehow I've forgotten exactly which button does which, and I'm like, I'm trying to jump over, I do W and then E. That's kind of like a bad mistake, but it wasn't too bad considering I was just so strong, and I wasn't with an enemy champion. But if I was like with an enemy champion, it could have gone totally wrong. Like, that's the kind of strength you just want. Okay, so I have no idea if... Doesn't seem like he's going to take it if I teleport to it. So if I can teleport fast enough, he's not going to be able to take my turret. And then just using my abilities to get it, protect it, is probably really good because that's just so much less... If you let them get pressure top, it could be really bad for you. So you almost got to like control the game in every aspect of the ward. Okay, he's going back to pushing because he thought I've left. But if I just go back up here, he's going to back off pretty fast. Because even though I'm not at my best form, he doesn't know if I have my ulti or not. He probably being in the level we are, we're probably not keeping track of who has what, who has who ulti. And at this point, I'm just so strong, he can't risk fighting me. And in 10 seconds when I have my ulti, I'm gonna just be too strong to contest in general. I mean, if we go, 1v1. And let's see if Heimerdinger plans to do anything. He might try to ult round. Yeah, I almost thought, but Heimerdinger just got lost there. I mean, I'm all for dying at this point, just even if, because I don't think I'm gonna like lose too much at that point. Because I'm just so strong right now, and I thought Heimerdinger would kill him. Because if you see, Heimerdinger maybe doesn't have the most kills, but he's very strong, and he had 3 kills already. But just giving him more kills is just more beneficial for us. Like, you know what I mean? I can't be the only one on our team who has kills. I have to like you have to let the whole team get kills, or it's gonna be a harder fought battle. Because if you get your whole team fed, you're gonna give everyone some trouble. I know this sounds kind of like babbling, because it is, but just think about it. Do you want one member on your team fed, or all of the members on your team fed? Simple as that, in my opinion. So, let's see if we can go in here, maybe get Graves a kill. Graves right now is probably most needing the kill on the team. Just like... so cool, and just like thinking about how you can make the enemy team flash just by walking up to them, because they know you're dangerous. They know just what they might be getting into. Look at that strength, though. Just like, think of that. Okay, I know I just like negated everything I said. Oh, you guys should get your team fed, but I mean, like, I'm thirsty for them kills. I just like, I need thirst. I need the blood thrown across my sword to satisfy my appetite. And that's not a healthy appetite, may I add. So, you probably shouldn't get used to an appetite like that. Okay, so we let our team get the kill. I could have used my thing faster. I probably would have if I thought of it faster. Because I'm wanting those delicious, tasty kills. Okay. That's greed for you. Let's see, can you save me like Nunu? Come on, Nunu. Okay, so they made this all different. Like, Gangplank's ult used to be like completely random, but now it's like in the whole radius it does damage. I remember when I was younger, and I could just like stroll through memory lane. You could walk through it, and it would just be so random sometimes. You didn't get hit once. Nah, it's kind of funny though. I mean, I could probably... Let's Baron. Because, I mean, at this point, I don't think they could contest us at Baron if we all there. And, like, this is something that I think is stupid of him. Like, he just, like, for no reason at this point, just went in. Like, our team, like, is going one at a time because they're, like, getting greedy for the kills. I mean, I'm greedy for the kills, too. But, I mean, I'm kind of thinking it through a bit, in my opinion. Because I knew they couldn't really... The greed is too strong. I don't know, I'm pretty sure I could not take too much damage from this, especially if, yeah, Nunu's using his great, like, his attack speed steroid on me, so just the more attack speed means I'm getting healed more often. As you see, like, you look above my attack bar right here, it's getting up pretty dang fast. I don't even have to use my other abilities, but I'm going to use my ult just to secure this, because you have no idea if anyone else is going to come in and try to steal it. So you got to get it fast. And at this point, I'm not afraid of you, dear. You do not strike fear into the core of my being. Okay, he got that, and I'm fine with that. I wanted that kill so bad. JK, JK. But look at this, I'm farming well. In general, I'm just doing really well. Dodge. Jinx Rocket. She thought she could kill us. But now we should probably back off, considering they're pretty much all but Udyr, and it's just me and Heimerdinger is low. That's kind of like when you get greedy, like, I can kill everybody. Leash. Okay, if I take that, Graves are probably gonna be mad, but I didn't take it. I leashed it. That's what we're going with. How did that hit Heimerdinger? I feel like a wrecking ball. Nunu's just like bloodthirsty. Ah. Let me just fly out of here. And Jinx can possibly ulti me, and I don't want to be ulti, so let's see if I can just hide here. And get back without being disturbed from my nap. The thing with Baron buff that just is so much more worth it at this point in the game, is that they changed it so that it makes you able to recall faster than usual. So if you think about it like how it is to be exactly, like if I'm in danger and I need a recall, but they're not in the position to attack me, but they could attack me if I had a full recall. It's just, imagine that. I was here. If Jinx ran and she could have got me, but I had because of the improved recall, I got away faster. Time reading is just like so strong at this point because we let him get fed too. That we have multiple members on our team that are just scary as heck. More. Let's push. Now we don't want to get too close because they still do heck of damage. And look at that heal. Sure, they may do some damage to the enemy team, but that heal just makes everything worth it. Because I could just go off, maybe to the Wraith Pit, the red buff, whatever's up, or whatever's going to be up. I can just attack it and get just all my health back, basically. Let's see. Yep, like you see, this is back up. Those skills. Okay. Let it reset, just so I can attack it more often. Look at that. Just heal after heal after heal after heal. Now that my team's pushing in the mid lane, I want to go for the top lane. Because at this point we already have one inhibitor. We're not going to get so much more off that inhibitor. Or it's going to be really slow. But if we can get top lane, it's going to increase the speed of our push tremendously. We might be able to end this game sooner. Especially if we can get these inhibitors down. Let's go! Well, let's see if we can cut off the Jinx. Just gotta go with my E to execute. That's funny. At this point, it doesn't do the most damage. Ha! 80 Sona. I mean, AP Sona. I'm just gonna go leave. I don't know if they could really kill me, but this Rise is actually doing some damage. Okay, I didn't play that off too well because I'm really bad at landing things like skill shots. Now at this point you actually sell your item to get your 6th item because you're going to run out of room and you get 6 items. The Dawn's is just for early game. Let's see, does he have a Last Whisper already? Last Whisperer. I probably spelled that wrong. Last Whisperer. Last Whisperer. No, I spelled that right. It's just, it looks weird, I guess. So, I hope you guys learned some things about... So? I'm just gonna say this. It doesn't... What's the word? It don't matter. I mean, I guess to an extent, that's not the best way to think of things. Well, let's teleport, because I'm too lazy to walk. Okay, GG, well played. It seems like the game is over. Ho Chi Minh. I don't know what that is. So I apologize to you guys that I don't know what the Ho Chi Minh Trail is, but I'm sure it's a tragic story in history. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the game and the video, and if so, I hope you like and subscribe. And I hope you guys picked up some tips about Aatrox, how, like, even though I went for a fighter build and I went for, like, aggressive, still, it's a lot more helpful to farm than to get kills in general, not just in top lane. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, have fun, and I hope you have a great day or night. You're probably going to watch this during the day, but right now it's night. Have fun. See you guys next time. You guys are like, shut up and stop the video. and I'll grant you a wish right now.